target on your head. So that's when I started to kind of not really throw competitions, but just not do so well in them. And that's what I did. I lacked a social game. I thought I was comfortable, and if I knew going up on the block, didn't guarantee me safety, I obviously wouldn't have had the conversation with. And we made.
Yeah, we kind of figured you weren't really Big Brother savvy because, like Erica said, lying can be a huge part of this game, and clearly this was something that you didn't let marinate, that people could actually be lying to you. So
yeah, absolutely. But, it's tough to determine who's lying, who's telling the truth, who's telling someone the exact opposite of what they're telling you. When you're in that house, it's really tough. If you're not a psychological person and you can't tell if someone's lying, it's so hard to trust someone. And I did. The only person I trusted in the house was Danielle. And, we did. We had everything on lockdown, and, we were wishing that it went down a different way, but, it wasn't meant. God has different plans for our life, and, we can only move forward from here on out.
Great.
Okay. Let's take another caller. Oh, my God, there's so many calls. 773, you're on.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How are
Who
you
are we
guys?
talking to?
My name is Leah. How are you?
Hi, Leah.
Hi. So now I don't even know what to ask you guys because I'm like, I don't even know what to say. But I guess I should apologize because I think I was a little bit hard on you guys, maybe, watching the show. And it's true. Like, everyone takes everything very, very personally. I can't even imagine playing the game. But I mean, now that the show's over, I have to say there's something a little bit weird to me that, like, you wouldn't talk to Dan anymore when, like, a lot of them, if not everyone in the show, basically did the same thing, except he was a little bit more ruthless about it. I think this is the game of Big Brother. Like, you can do and say whatever you want, and I think that a lot of people, I mean, I can't imagine, again, I'm sure it's very personal, but the game's over, and, like, he did try to reach out to you, Danielle, I saw on Twitter, so what's keeping you? Is it really that, like, personal that you can't talk to him?
Honestly, I don't really know what I'm going to say because not the whole game. I told Dan with us it's not a game, it's personal, and he promised he wouldn't do all this, and then when I get out of the house, how upset everybody is, and I'm finding all this stuff out, and it's not, I have no ill will against Dan at all. I wish nothing but the best for him. I'm not trying to hold a grudge. I just don't really know what I'm going to say, Leah. And I did, people did tweet me back that he had tweeted me and he was following me. I mean, I don't know.
Look at it this way, like Evil Dick, right? Have you seen season 8? Did you watch it? He was ruthless, and he would take personal attacks. I mean, there was a whole thing with Evil Dick. He's Evil Dick. And he defended you. You know what I mean? So I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's a little bit much not to talk to Dan. I don't know, but that's my own thing. It's their business. I'm just saying.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, Leah, and I think maybe they both need a little bit of time, and I think they'll come around, and maybe in the future.
Because I really don't think he's like this, evil, like, oh, Danielle. Like, he really did defend you until he had to cut you. You know what I mean? Like, it's the game. It sucks, but I don't know. I like Dan. I mean, I don't know. That's all I have to say. But anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you, Leah. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go to 915. You're on.
Hi.
Hello.
Shante, you stay. Hey. I have actually more of a comment, more towards Danielle. How does she feel about lying about her friend's car accident?
We already discussed that. Okay. 414, you're on.
414?
Hello?
Hello, you're on.
Hi. I'm calling to find out, Danielle said something about her being Miss Alabama, and I was wondering, is she competing in the national pageant this year?
Danielle, did you hear that?
My best friend Maddie was Miss Alabama, and it was always a joke because everybody thought I was in pageants. I mean, Shane can testify to that. But
yeah, I mean, during the whole season, everyone was.
And I said it.
Yeah, and Danielle specified that her best friend was in a pageant, and yeah, we had a thing out in the backyard, a fake pageant, that it was an absolute joke. And Danielle never specified that she was Miss Alabama.
They would just call me that because they would make fun of me because of my accent.
Brittany basically started that kind of as a rumor, just to kind of get to Danielle a little bit, just to kind of, ease the tension in the room, I guess, a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, none of that was true.
Okay. Caller 615, you're on.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Danielle, though. I'm her fan page.
You have Danielle's fan page? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm good. But I just want to give a shout out to Team Danielle, the real one, of course. And Danielle.
Hey.
Yes. I have a question that I've asked you about 50 million times, and you've never answered me.
Okay, girl, I'm sorry.
How are you?
Well, and Katie, are you Kaytee, Katie?
Yep.
You are phenomenal. I adore you. Your comments and how much support you have showed me, you'll never know how much it means to me. I talk to Shane about you all the time, and I'm doing well with y'all and with him and my family and everything. So thank you so much for asking. It's still a little overwhelming to be outside the house, but you'll never know how much your kindness has meant to me.
I'm dying.
She is dying right now.
Oh my God.
It's tough being outside of the house. We feel like we're dying too. Be that close.
I love you guys.
Do you have anything else you want to share with them, Katie?
I don't know. I think my brain just rose.
She's really excited right now. She can't even talk. She just wanted to say hi to both of y'all, and she loves y'all very much. Danielle, she's been supporting you since like a long time, so she's really excited. So she's kind of dying right now from all the nice things you said to her. So,
are you kidding me?
Katie, do you want to ask anything else?
I don't know.
You're speechless. Well, Katie, we appreciate the phone call, and I'm sure that Danielle and Shane appreciate it as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking it.
Oh, you kidding me?
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Danielle, I must say that to both of you, I mean, we've interviewed lots of house guests in season 10, and I can't remember, we've never had so many fans of house guests tweeting us and about this show, how excited they were for it.
Aww.
That says a lot about your fans. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for, Lorraine?
Fanatic. They're very fanatic.
Yeah, they're very fanatic, exactly.
I love our fans. I think they're the best. Like, I'm beyond flattered that people, are being that nice and sweet to us and support us that much. It really means the world to me.
Yeah, it definitely gets us through the day. We've gone through hell the past 75 days, and, just coming back to reality is hard in itself. And, there are some haters out there, so you try to read some blogs, and, it's really nice to hear a lot of positive comments from the fans that, hopefully we've changed their lives and, giving them a little bit of inspiration. And, we definitely appreciate the support from all of them.
And every single one of the people that do write something nice to me or say something sweet, like, I really do get touched. And you can ask Shane, I read every single one of them to him. So I don't want people to feel like I don't read them or that it doesn't mean anything because, I can't I'm speechless for how much, like, you know, how sweet people are. Like, I can't even say it right now, Shane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely a weird feeling coming back to reality. And actually, you go into the house being kind of like a no one, and you come out 75 days later, and you have all these fans, all these people that you really inspired. And I think Danielle and I did a good job because I think we played a morally and ethically, you know, good game. We didn't really lie. You know, we had our alliance. We got screwed in the end, maybe due to, you know, our naiveness. But hopefully we, you know, help people in their life to conquer some things that they've been struggling through. And, you know, if that's all that we accomplished this year, and if we gave good ratings, then, you know, I'm happy.
Well, I would definitely say, you guys, you know, Shane, you definitely were naive. And if you went back, I would assume you wouldn't be so naive, correct?
That is very correct. That's my one down.
Okay, good.
That's
but, you know, it wasn't... I mean, it wasn't just you guys, though. I mean, I was really surprised how nobody was calling Dan out on that funeral. It was, to me, obvious, but apparently not when you're in the house, I guess. I don't think I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, well, in the house it's different. You know, he just came out of solitary confinement. He was sick. He had a 103 temperature. He was throwing up. He couldn't go to the bathroom. He was dehydrated, and, you know, I think if it was under different circumstances, we wouldn't have believed him. And we didn't know what happened upstairs. We didn't know until after the season that he basically told Frank everything, swore on the Bible. He threw Frank under the bus. You know, he did everything he had to do to stay in the game, which he is ultimately, you know, a very good player. I just don't respect what he did, you know, as a man. But, again, it's a game. You got to do what you got to do to stay in the game. And he survived one last week, and he made it to the final two. So props to him. But, you know, it hurts when you know, you try just as hard as someone else. And, you know, I won a lot of competitions, and Dan won, two. And he made it that far, and it's tough knowing you're so close to something and it's gone, you know, in just a matter of 30 seconds. And, you know, that's the hard part, especially when he's already won the game before. He doesn't need the money, whereas, you know, I don't know. I think other people would use it in better ways than he does.
You know, Erica said that you weren't the only one, and, you know, I brought this up so many times. It was when Jen used the POV on Dan, and, you know, she and Frank literally saved Dan from being evicted.
Yeah.
Didn't you ever question, like,